Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. I'm going to demonstrate how to make this really easy pillowcase. It'll only take you about 10 minutes. I'll show you how to make it with a serger machine and without a serger. Or if you're interested in having a border put on it, I'll show you how to do that too. This one might just take you a couple of minutes longer, so let's get started. All you need is 1 yard of fabric that's approximately 44 inches wide. I suggest you buy good quilting fabric because it's really very soft. The first method I'm going to show you is using a serger sewing machine, and then I'll show you how to do it with a regular sewing machine. So have the back side of your fabric facing down. Fold the raw edge of your fabric, not the selvage edges, but the raw edge, the longest edge, which is your 44-inch line. Fold it over 1/2 inch and press all the way down. Then fold it again over 4 inches and then press again. Bring the selvage edges together. So there's one here also. Front sides together. Here is the edge that I had pressed over 1/2 inch. You're not going to leave it folded with the 4-inch edge just yet, but leave it with the 1/2 inch edge. So line up those edges, and because you're using a serger, the selvage edges will be cut off. So serge down this edge and then serge down the bottom edge. After you finish stitching both seams, then take this edge here and fold it over the 4 inches and then stitch close to the top edge all along here. And here you are. It's all done, and it's really quick. This method takes about 10 minutes. This method is how to sew it with a regular sewing machine. So you'll still need 1 yard of fabric. Keep your selvage edges folded together and cut your selvage edges off. So this is the edge that is your longest edge, your 44-inch edge. Fold that edge over 1/2 inch and press all the way down. Fold it over again 4 inches and press all the way down. Bring front sides together, and you don't have this edge folded over the 4 inches. You just have the 1/2 inch edge folded over. Stitch 1/2 inch seam all the way down to this corner down here. And when you get a 1/2 inch away from this edge, leave your needle down through your fabric, turn your pillowcase, and stitch a 1/2 inch seam going this way. And of course, back stitch at the beginning of your stitching and at the end of your stitching. Then do a zigzag stitch or some type of sewing machine overlock stitch along the edge to prevent it from unraveling when it is being washed. Then fold the opening edge in that 4 inches, and it's already lined up because you've got that press line on there, that pressed fold. Then stitch it down just like I did in the first demonstration, stitching close to the edge across there. I'm now going to demonstrate how to do the pillowcase with a border. You'll also need a piece of fabric for the border that is 9 inches by 44 inches. Take that border fabric and fold it in half and press it with your iron. Then unfold the border fabric. Take just one edge, fold it over a 1/2 inch, and press it all the way down. Unfold this fabric and spread it out. So this is your 44-inch long edge right here. Here's the selvages. Take your border fabric and bring it front side down. You're placing the edge of the border fabric that is not folded over a 1/2 inch and pressed. That's this edge right here. So you don't want it at this end. Then either take it through your serger or do a straight stitch, 1/2 inch wide seam, then do a zigzag or some type of overlock stitch over the edge. Unfold the border and bring it out this way and press the seam on top and press this seam towards the border fabric. Bring your selvage edges together and line this up. Leave this edge folded over that 1/2 inch. If you want to serge the seams, then send this through your serger machine and it will cut the selvage edges off for you, and then of course serge the bottom end of the pillowcase. If you are going to use a straight stitch on your sewing machine, then cut the selvage edges off, stitch your 1/2 inch seam, and then do your zigzag stitch or some type of sewing machine overlock stitch along the edge. Fold the border over to the back side. Make sure this seam is pressed down towards that border fabric. Bring this over the seam and then stitch close to the edge all along here. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to put some eyelet trim on the border. If you want to put the eyelet lace trim on a pillowcase, cut your fabric 34 inches wide by 44 inches. Then stitch the side and bottom seams any method that I've already shown you. So select one of those methods. Then to do the hem, you're going to fold the hem over 1/2 inch and press, then fold it over 2.5 inches and press, then stitch it down right along the edge there. The eyelet lace that I'm using is made by Simplicity, and it's a 2.5 inch wide eyelet lace. I bought it at Walmart, but not all Walmarts carry fabric and craft items. But I have seen this particular brand being sold in Joann Fabrics and Crafts. So you might want to check the Simplicity website or go to Joann's or Walmart websites to see if you can get it there. I'm placing the eyelet lace right where the 2.5 inch line is here. So you come in 2.5 inches, lay the top edge of the lace down right over that. Then leave about 1/2 inch sticking out past the side seam here and go over several inches and then do a basting stitch all the way around the entire pillowcase. And then when you get a few inches away from the side seam, as you come back around, take it out of your machine and overlap your lace and cut a 1/2 inch overhang so that you can bring the two pieces together and stitch them. Bring front sides together, then pin them together and stitch 1/2 inch seam. Then open the seam up and stitch about 1/4 inch away from the seam on each side to hold this seam open. Then go ahead, place it back down and finish doing your basting stitch along here. Then select a wide satin stitch to do right over the top edge of the eyelet lace all the way around. For more beginners sewing projects, play this video until a green screen appears and then click on the links.
What? What are you saying?
I have no idea what he's saying.
It's Irish. Your last name is Oyedenoi.
Wait, that's your Irish accent?
Yeah. You look so Irish, honey. Okay. All right. Let's do this one right so we don't have to do it again.
Okay.
All right. If you like this video, click on thumbs up and also click on share to share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right hand corner of your screen. Click on the bell and enter your email address so you can receive email notifications about my latest video. If you're not receiving those emails, go to your cell phone or iPad, click on Settings, and turn notifications in the on position. This is Maria, this is Manny, and this is Jamie. I'm Cheryl. So glad you came to my sewing room. See you next time, and happy sewing!